Chapter 7, Lesson 1. Angles and the basics of an angle. I'll be able to classify angles based on their size, and I can name angles using different types of notation. So in this lesson, we're going to start by classifying the following angles using the word bank below. Okay, so and what we're talking about here is we have an acute angle. An acute angle is an angle measurement that is less than 90 degrees. Okay, an obtuse angle is when an angle measurement is greater than 90 degrees. A right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. And then we have a reflex angle that is the exterior side or greater than 180 degrees. And lastly, we have a straight angle that is exactly 180 degrees. So again, acute, less than 90, obtuse, greater than 90, a right angle, greater than 90, exactly 90 degrees. A reflex angle is greater than 180, and a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. Okay, so now looking at these 5 pictures, okay, this first angle, okay, as you can see, it is wider than 90 degrees, but it's so therefore it is obtuse. Number 2, it comes to an exact perfect corner, so it makes a 90-degree angle. So that makes it a right angle. Okay. Number 3, clearly you can see that it is less than 90. So therefore it's an acute. Okay, the next one is a straight line, and it's exactly 180. So therefore it's straight. And now for the last one, we see that the angle comes together and makes an acute angle. But what we're talking about is the portion of it that is the outside. So even though this part is less than 90, the outside part of it has to be greater than 180 degrees. So it would be a reflex angle. Okay. And now, so those are looking at the pictures. And now for the second part is they give us angle measurement sizes. So we would, based off of the definitions, we would just go accordingly. 90 degrees is the right angle. 34 is less than 90, so it's an acute. 98 is greater than 90, but less than 180. So obtuse. 295 is greater than 180. So that would be a reflex angle. 300, same thing, reflex. 180 degrees exactly is a straight angle. 65 degrees is less than 90. So it would be an acute. And 140 is greater than 90, but less than 180. So it would be obtuse. Okay, so one more time. Acute angle, okay, is less than 90. Obtuse, greater than 90. A right angle, exactly 90. Reflex angle, greater than 180. And a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. Okay, all right. So the next part of our lesson about talking about lines and angles are intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are all, whenever you have two lines that cross each other. Okay, so if you see two lines that cross, then you have intersecting lines. Perpendicular lines are lines that still cross, but when they do cross, they cross at a 90-degree angle. So when these two lines come together, they form a 90-degree angle. Now, as you can see in the first picture, the lines intersect because they go all the way across. But in some instances, like here, they just go to the line, they don't actually go through it, but it still creates a 90-degree angle. So the easiest way to remember for perpendicular are two lines that form a 90-degree angle. Okay. And then when we're talking about the types of angles, interior versus exterior, we hit on this a little bit with reflex angles. But when it says interior, we're talking about in between or inside, the inside of the angle. And when we're talking about the exterior, we're talking about the outside of the angle. Okay, so kind of gives it away with in. For the interior is the inside. The exterior or close to saying like exit to go the outside of the angle. Okay, so intersecting lines are lines that cross. Perpendicular lines are lines that come together to form a 90-degree angle. Interior angles are the inside portion of the angle, and the exterior is the outside part of the angle. Okay. And finally, we're going to talk about naming angles. So the easiest way, as you can see here, we have angle 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the easy way, but we also, okay, so, but what they want us to do is instead of just looking at the center part of that, they want us to use, okay, as we like to put it, we use a leg, the inside point, and the outside, and the other leg point. Okay, so for angle number 1, okay, we have A to F to B. So it would be angle A, F, and B. And what type of angle would that make? Okay, it's clearly less than 90, so it would be an acute angle. Okay. Next one would be angle 2. So we would have B, F, and C. Okay, they come, so that would be angle B, F, C. And as you can see, marked by your 90-degree box here, that tells you it's 90 degrees. So it would be a right angle. Okay. For angle number 3, okay, we have D, F, and C. Okay. Clearly, it's it's less than 90, so it would be angle DFC. And that would be an acute angle because it's less than 90. Okay, angle 4, we have D, F, and E. Okay, as you can see, it's still less than 90 degrees. So therefore, it's an acute angle. And lastly, we have angle 5, which is, we have E to F to A. And that is greater than 90. So E, F, A, and that would be an obtuse angle because it's greater than 90, but it's still less than 180. Okay? And now they give us the angle measures and they want us to tell which type of angle it is once again. So now notice here that they say angle CFA, but they want the exterior part of it. So we said on the previous slide, exterior means the outside of it. So we have C to F to A, but they want the exterior part of that. So that would be the outside of that angle, not the inside, which means that it's greater than 180 degrees, which would make it a reflex angle. Okay. All right, so we're getting a lot of colors on here, so I just don't want it to be confusing. Okay, so as we continue here, okay, angle D, F, and A. Okay, it is a straight line, so therefore it's exactly 180 degrees. So that makes it a straight angle. Okay, and then we have D, F, and B. Okay, so as you can see, it is greater than 90 degrees, which makes it, but it is less than 180, so it makes it an obtuse angle. Okay, and then the last two are the lines that are intersecting. Okay, so line EB. Okay, let me just. Okay, so we have line EB, and CF. They come together to create a 90-degree angle. So therefore, they are perpendicular lines. And line DA and EB are two lines that cross each other completely. So therefore, they are intersecting lines because they completely cross each other, and therefore intersecting is what type of lines they would be considered. Okay. All right, so that brings us to the end of lesson 1. Thanks as always for watching our video, and we will see everybody next time.